Hey, what's up guys, Shuckle King here, bringing you my week 1 battle for NCP Season 4, and this week I'm facing off against Vepsis. We've had quite a few battles in the past, and I imagine this one's going to be a good one like they always are. But before we get into this, make sure you guys consider liking the video if you enjoy my participation in the NCP and my team, and consider giving a subscription. I would greatly appreciate it. So, Vepsis, yeah, we've gone a while back, at least 4 years I've known him, so definitely a long time. And while I've usually have gotten the better end of the stick when we've played, he's definitely a formidable opponent, someone I can't underestimate. He definitely has a decent shot to make the finals this season, so it's tough to bring what I think is the most optimal team this week, but I obviously do want to start off with a win. I can't take anybody for granted, at least this early on in the season. So his team from most to least threatening would be a Urshifu, Single Strike, Corviknight, Diggersby, Rotom Heat, Type Null, Amoonguss, Slowbro, DNT, Noivern, Azelf, and Trapinch. So, yeah, I don't really have a switch into Urshifu on my team. It can Life Orb, 2 KOs everything in my team. Choice Scarf is very threatening. And, like, if I have Scarf, yeah, Outspeed Scarf Kyurem. Doesn't have Speed Scarf Landorus. But I'd have to be like Scarf and Focus Blast or Superpower to do decent damage to Urshifu. I don't expect Band. It could be a possibility. I would expect either Life Orb or Choice Scarf Urshifu to come to this game. Maybe Bulk Up, but we'll see. Corviknight, really don't have much for it either. Like Cinderace obviously is a little bit of a better answer. Maybe like a Specs Kyurem or like Band and Melmetal with Thunder Punch, but it's probably going to be Rocky Helmet, I would imagine, to do decent damage to my Melmetal, or like, yes, Slowbro and Rotom Heat ulti with Melmetal, so definitely not the greatest matchup this week 1 for it, but yeah, Corviknight don't really have a whole lot of ways to OHKO it consistently, because I don't have a electric type on the team. Next is a Diggersby. Super strong. If it sets up a agility, it's going to be definitely very problematic for me to take down, and it can prevent my Dragapult from spamming Shadow Balls, in addition to a Type Null. Rotom Heat, very solid one. I think those first 3 come 100%. Rotom Heat, I think, is a very decent shot to come just because it deals with Melmetal so well, unless I have Rock Slide, but that's like a borderline to a KO. Handles a Cinderace, very decent against my team. Also handles the Kyurem somewhat, so very solid there. Type Null, just very bulky, can basically hard counter Dragapult, so it could be very tough to take down, and I don't have a fighting type, so yeah, that's great. Next is Amoonguss or Slowbro, a combination. Amoonguss handles Dragapult better, and Slowbro handles Melmetal better. Just a general defensive pivot. I can definitely see probably one of those two coming, but I don't think both of them would come in this game. DNT could come over Type Null for a Dragapult answer. I could have Steel Wing, so that's why I'm a little bit more hesitant at thinking DNT would come, but it does have Rocks over Type Null, and I don't think Azelf is coming with Rocks, or if Trapinch is coming with Rocks, so I think the most likely rocker would be DNT, so definitely fair if he feels like he needs Rocks against my team. Noivern, it loses to Melmetal and Dragapult, so I think it's kind of tough to justify bringing it. It is really fast, but it doesn't outspeed the Dragapult. It also doesn't outspeed the Slowbro, but that doesn't matter. But Azelf, similar boat as Noivern. It's fast, but not fast enough for Dragapult, and also doesn't handle Melmetal. And it's also slower than Cinderace to boot, so it's not going to be taking a Cinderace hit. And Trapinch, I don't have an electric type, and I don't think it's going to come to trap the Melmetal. I don't think it's going to enjoy that too much. So what I thought looking at this team, Dragapult, Melmetal, Necrozma, like, they just go in on this team. Dragapult could be a lot of different sets, and he does have like Type Null, Diggersby, DNT to take it on, even Corviknight. He has a decent amount of answers for Dragapult, but I feel like I should be able to find pretty decent paths to a victory with this team. And I did notice that his team is a little bit weak to Toxic Spikes, so maybe I could take advantage of that. His aromatherapy user is also DNT, so there might also be a way if I want to like get a bunch of status, and then go with like a Hex Dragapult set that seems decent. Necrozma, just super bulky. It doesn't handle the Diggersby really that well, or the Urshifu, but otherwise it really goes in against this team. Melmetal, like, he does have decent answers. Slowbro, Rotom Heat, Corviknight can all like somewhat handle it, but it's only somewhat handled. You can't really hit Melmetal that well, so I think those 3 are pretty nice brings. Trick Room with P2 and a Melmetal probably is not going to work out that well because Slowbro can outslow. There were just things that I was looking at this matchup. Diggersby can't really switch into, Urshifu Dark can't really switch into, or Single Strike. And Corviknight don't have the great ways to take it down. So yeah, the first Pokemon I have right here is Dragapult. So I'm going to be basing this team on getting a lot of status spread and hopefully sweeping with Hex Dragapult at the end. Enough speed to outspeed the Noivern. Rest in the special attack. I didn't really need the bulk on this team because I either take hits like super well or died the hits regardless, if that makes sense. So I just wanted the biggest attacking powers possible. Dracometer last move to like hit a weakened type and all, I suppose. Or I believe I killed Urshifu Dark after Rocks, or Urshifu Single Strike. I don't know why I call it the Dark one, but I mean it is the Dark type. But yeah, so Dragapult, pretty solid there. Necrozma, I was debating between putting Rocks on this or another Mon, but 3 attacks, Moonlight, should be able to just sit on the field pretty well against, minus the Urshifu again. So Urshifu is going to be really a pain in this build. So I'm going to have to really figure out ways around it. But Heat Wave, Photon Geyser hits a lot of the team. Doesn't hit the Slowbro, but I have Dark Pulse could be a possibility, but I'd rather just go for the Meteor Beam and get a high special attack. And then I can honestly just continuously Meteor Beam with Slowbro on the field and just keep boosting my special attack, even if I have to waste a turn going for the Meteor Beam. And if worse, if Urshifu comes in, I'm getting Chip on it. And if I can get Chip on the Urshifu, then I will definitely take that because he doesn't have Wish support or a healing Wish user. So once Urshifu gets damaged, it should be there to stay, unless it's like a Drain Punch set. But I'm not too worried about that. Melmetal, Choppel, so I can take close combat from the Urshifu, even if it's banded, and kill with a double Iron Bash in return. Thunderwave Toxic, if this is on the field, his answers are going to be Slowbro, Rotom Heat, or Corviknight. Toxic is it's a safe play against a Slowbro, Rotom Heat, and Thunderwave is safe against a Slowbro or the Corviknight. But if the Corviknight comes in at worst, it could body press, and while I lose my Choppel, I can get a T-Wave on it. But then my Dragapult will go in a little bit easier, so I don't have to waste a turn Will-O-Wisping the Corviknight. Double Iron Bash hits this team super hard. Thunder Punch is there for the Slowbro. Could have had Rock Slide over Toxic to hit the Rotom Heat, but I wanted ways to hit the Rotom. Since Rotom could like take a Rock Slide, Willow, take a second Rock Slide, and then Pain Split, and then I'm not really accomplishing much with my Melmetal at all. But with this next Mon, that set could honestly kind of work. Because I do have a Healing Wish Clefairy in the back, the trifecta, the Fairy Dragon Steel Core, best one in the league. So this is the one I have Rocks on. Soft Boil, Moonblast. Moonblast will kill Urshifu, which is definitely nice. And I take, with max HP, max defense, I take, I think Life Orb, Wicked Blow, or Close Combat into Iron Head. So definitely nice to have that capability there. And Melmetal, the EV spread there is I threw a KO with Thunder Punch on the Slowbro. It's not great, but it's something, especially I have a Toxic on it. And I live 2 Wicked Blows if it's from Choice Banded Urshifu. So that's the purpose of the spread there. But yeah, Rocks, decent to chip the team down. The Rocks aren't the most important thing in this matchup. I didn't really have a fourth thought on the Clefairy, maybe Thunderwave. But getting residual chip is always good. And Healing Wish, if I can get in my Dragapult, maybe at early game, gets a kill, but gets really weakened, I can bring it back up to full. Same with like a Necrozma that already uses a Meteor Beam Power Herb set, and like initially set up, but maybe I can set up even more later on. And also Capacitance Melmetal. Next Pokemon I have is Porygon 2, and I'm very excited to use this Mon. I haven't used it before, but I feel like I'm gonna do pretty well with it. We'll see. But Thunderwave to hit Urshifu Dark. I live a close combat from full if I really felt like it was necessary and get a Thunderwave on it, which wouldn't be bad. But I could spread status throughout the team, which is definitely a plus. Like if Corviknight maybe is the answer, I can get a T-Wave on it. Recover, Teleport, and Tri Attack. So this is just the only Mon I believe on my team that could take 2 hits from Diggersby. Not entirely sure, but it's primarily as a Diggersby check. Tri Attack will do decent damage to it. I guess I could have gone Ice Beam for a little bit more damage, but I like a little bit more versatility at dealing damage to like Rotom Heat, for example. Recover, and Tri Attack also has a chance to get status in addition to Thunderwave. So all the status possible, I will definitely take. Teleport to get basically a free switch into Dragapult, Necrozma, or Melmetal, depending on the circumstance, recover, to keep the HP as high as possible throughout the match. Trace is there to get like Regenerator from Slowbro or from Amoonguss. That seems like a pretty nice benefit. And the last Pokemon I have is a Scarf Cinderace. This will outspeed Scarf Azelf, anything Scarf on the team except for Noivern, obviously. And I doubt they're going to be Scarf Noivern, but it's a possibility. After, I also forgot to mention, I have 12 speed on the Porygon too. That allows me to outspeed Urshifu with a T-Wave, and then I can go for a Tri-Attack or recover or whatever, because Urshifu's defenses are so low. I should be able to do decent damage to Tri-Attack, unless it's like not choice locked. But yeah, Cinderace. Basically max attack, max speed. It's allowed speed, Azelf, and a couple extra speed in case like the Noivern is scarfed and doesn't add speed, just has enough speed only for Azelf. Because I didn't really need the bulk. But the bulk actually allows me to live a +2 quick attack from Diggersby, I believe, 100% of the time with the defense investment that I have. So that's definitely clutch. But Pyro Ball, U-turn, high jump kick, Pyro Ball, I'm going to be spamming a lot. Probably like 60% of the time, and then like another 35% of the time would be U-turn. Maybe closer to 50-50 with Pyro Ball, U-turn. Because Slowbro, Rotom, Heat can both take this on pretty well, but gives me something to hit Corviknight super effectively with. Iron Head will nuke the DNC, high jump kick will hit like the Rotom, Heat, hits the Urshifu Dark a little bit harder, and also hits Type Null. So that's my team. Let's get right into the game. Alright, here we are for the battle. Now, I don't believe I shouted out Vepsis, so let me make sure to do that. Make sure you go check out his channel. Great guy and has a lot of good content, so definitely go look at what he's got. So Urshifu, Corviknight, Diggersby, Rotom, Type Null, Amoonguss, Slowbro, DNC maybe. They're the ones I'd be expecting, but should be a pretty fun battle. Might not be revealing every single thing I have, but high majority of the stuff. It should be a pretty decent team that I'm bringing. Okay, so he's got, I think, everything I predicted. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, it's probably the best team he could bring, so that's not great, but at least I was confident in what he was going to bring. I am fine with that. I could lead my Cinderace and just U-turn. I could also just lead with my Clefairy and get rocks up. He doesn't have rocks, so that's really nice for my team to not worry about that in general. I think Clefairy seems pretty safe unless it's like a trick Rotom or like Diggersby. So I will do that. Alright, let's get into this battle. Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited. It's been a while since I've played a Wi-Fi battle, so definitely have a little bit of the nerves again, but it is what it is. So once again, good luck and have fun, Vepsis, but as long as I get more luck, I'm okay with that. No. Hopefully we get a clean game. So let's see what he's got. Yeah, man. No, it's been a long time, and I'm just so happy to get back into this again. I have no idea what that is. Type and all. I am okay with this. He's probably just trying to get momentum, but I'm gonna just set up rocks. Turn 1. Alright, I have all the right moves on that one at least. So, leading type and all. I don't think this gets any setup, and it shouldn't get like a trick or anything. It should be doing a whole lot to me. I can see like a U-turn into Diggersby or something. Okay, no U-turn. No U-turn type null. So it could either defog here or nasty plot. Trick is also an option. I don't think I want to get my how well does my Cinderace take like a Volt Switch? Trick is definitely an option. Electric move would do pretty decent damage, but I think I keep momentum by going into my Cinderace, which is fine. It's worse he like Volt Switches into Slowbro, and then I U-turn out. I guess I figure out if he's Rocky or Helmet or not, and I'd go from there. So let's see. See if it's a trick. Nasty plat. Okay. Yeah, this will definitely do a little bit of damage. Am I sacking my Cinderace tier? Depending on his investment, not doing a ton. I could Volt Switch, or U-turn and go into my Dragapult. How much my Dragapult taking from a +2 hit? +2 overheat still does a crap ton of damage, man. This was a good call for him just to break pretty early on. I think I'm okay with just going for high jump kick and getting a lot of damage off. Let's see what he goes into. Slowbro? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I could have U-turned there, but let's see the damage. Okay, I hit. Like 15%. Okay, not Rocky Helmet. So 15% with high jump kick. Okay. I imagine a teleport is coming out here, but teleport is probably coming out here, but let's go into my Clefairy. I should be able to take any hit the Slowbro goes for. Unless it's Calm Mind, then that's problematic. I go into Porygon 2, I guess. Gets a Toxic off here. Don't really care. Diggersby could be an option, as is the Rotom Heat. I could just Moonblast. I think Dragapult seems pretty safe at this point. Let's go into that. The Rotom Heat could come out here. Could have Shadow Ball and do decent damage, I guess, to me. But my Draco should do decent damage in return. And we also know that actually we don't know if the Rotom Heats his boots or not. So let's see what comes out. Jetfire. The Corviknight comes out. Okay. Corviknight has Toxic, right? No, it doesn't have Toxic. Okay. I should be able to just, these leftovers. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp here. He doesn't know what my spread is. Might switch out to Type and All. Let's see. Yeah. Type and All. I don't know what that name is in Touramon. Maybe it's some weeb stuff. No, I don't know. But I imagine this is going to be a Rest Sleep Talk. Toxic U-turn, maybe. But let's go for a substitute. In case if he is U-turn. Because then a Draco Meteor should do pretty decent damage. And then I can predict him to go for the rest and go to like Melmetal. And see what he's going to do at that point. U-turn? Yeah. Okay. He is U-turn. He didn't reveal that before. I wonder why he didn't reveal it against the Clefairy. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. Could go into Corviknight, double into Type Null. How much am I doing? So this has to be Scarfed. Or it could be Assault Vest. But I believe a U-turn would break my substitute. Let's see, Diggersby. It might not break my substitute. It might not break my Scarf U-turn. Level 50. It'll break, if it's Choice Scarf. It'll probably break the sub in conjunction with the damage taken before. Yeah, I think I just wanted Draco here. Because I imagine if he, I should catch the Type and All and put it in range where it probably has to rest. Oh, it doesn't even break the sub. Huh. That's interesting. How much does Type and All do? Type and All with level 50 U-turn does like 4 to 5%. So there is a chance that it might not have broken the sub. Let's see, Draco Meteor comes off. I like that damage. Like 40% or so. Yeah, it seems not as special bulky as I thought it would be. But I think I'm predicting the rest. I'm gonna go into my mill metal. This might be a little unnecessary, but I just want to keep the momentum up. At this point, I can get a toxic. Okay, yeah, the rest comes out. That is definitely fine with me. I should get a toxic off either on the Rotom Heat. Since I know it's not a... Since I know the Rotom Heat isn't Scarf or Trick, I think Porygon Z seems like a pretty nice answer if I can get a toxic on it. So let's see what the switch in is. Sean, the Slowbro. Okay. Toxic, great. Definitely a chance that it could be a double into Rotom Heat. A chance that he Scald. Okay, Lum. Lum. Slowbro. Interesting. Okay. I think I still want to stay in and... Do I want to switch out into my Clefairy? No, I'm fine just getting a toxic on this. Okay, and I do hit. Great. I don't have knockoff users, so like removing the item off of Slowbro is not going to make a difference. Let's see if it just goes for Scald. Recycle. Oh, that's cool. It's very cool. Yeah, but I'm going to just keep going for Toxics. Because I do have Thunder Punch. Just a Slowbro. I should be doing... I think I had 3 at KO with Thunder Punch. You could continuously recycle. Let's see. Okay, continuously recycles. Yeah, we'll go for the Thunder Punch here. Sure. You should know I would be like definitely okay with going for the game at just going for what's it called? Going for Toxic continuously. So yeah, I'm gonna stay in and go for the Toxic again. A Thunder Punch crit would kill. I don't think there's any way that Vepsis stays in. Corviknight or Rotom Heat comes out, I'd imagine. Rotom Heat comes out, and great, I get a Toxic on it. So, on a timer, I will definitely take this. The Volt Switch into Urshifu could definitely come out here, and that's annoying. But I have this on a timer, which is great. Nasty Plot, don't know what the other moves are. Clefairy should take hits with really no issue. I don't want to go into Porygon here because of a Volt Switch to go into Urshifu. And Urshifu is such a threat. I know the Diggerbee is Scarfed, which is great information to know. And I think he has to be Jolly to add speed. My Dragapult. If I was like max speed or something, and I'd imagine he would do that. Volt Switch comes off. I can kind of gauge what the damage is from that. Corviknight comes out. And his leftovers, that's fine. Body Press could be a play. Taunt could be a play. Let's go into... I could go into my Porygon 2 here and go for Thunder Wave. I doubt he's going to stay in U-turn. Like, the chip on the Clefairy is a little unfortunate. Iron Head's also an option. I would imagine he's not going to expect the Thunder Wave from my Porygon. I have Pressure. That's interesting to note. Brave Bird should be doing nothing. Yep. 34 damage. I'm not going to calc that. It's probably not much attack. Yeah, so I'm pretty fine just staying in here and going for a Thunder Wave. Type and All could come in, but I can get momentum with that Teleport, so that's not the end of the world. So let's see. It is not. Diggersby comes in. Okay. Well, this is Jolly Scarfed, so this isn't doing anything. I mean, a knockoff could come. I think I do whatever cover to stay healthy. U-turn, that's fine. A crit, doesn't matter. I'm almost confident it has to be Jolly. Urshifu would be such a risky switch in. I do live one hit, unless if he's banded. I could check that first. Oh, okay. He's gonna make the safe play, so I'm fine with that. And then I can obviously teleport on this Typhonol and get in either Cinderace or my Melmetal in, and I should be getting my Melmetal in for free. A little bit of a slow game early on, but not too surprising. I feel like I definitely have an edge, though. So yeah, Rest, Sleep, Talk, U-turn. Toxic's last move. Toxic could be a little annoying. Rest, that's fine. Get a teleport and go into... Yeah. Teleport into my Melmetal. And I think I'm fine just firing off double iron bashes. Not a great switch in since Slowbro's not a Rocky Helmet. So let's see. A U-turn or Toxic. We could find out what the last move is, potentially. U-turn. Okay. That's good for him. 9 damage. Laughable, because I did laugh. But that was lame. Let's see what he's going to go into. I imagine either to Slowbro or to Corviknight. I think I T-Wave the Corviknight if it comes in. Thunder Punch is an option. I don't think he could really go into that. His switch in is not that great right now. Slowbro, probably the answer. Jetfire. Corviknight. Okay. So pressure is definitely annoying. 15% and 30% to Corviknight. Level 50. So could be like mixed defensive. I think it might be more special defensive. That's interesting. Thunder Punch is a pretty obvious play. I think I'm going to go for the double Iron Bash. This could be risky. Yeah, that was definitely a bad play because Roost was pretty obvious. And now I lose 2 more PP on my double Iron Bash. That's unfortunate, but don't really lose a whole lot from it. So I'm still keeping it low for my Dragapult. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. That's unfortunate. That's fine though. Thunder Punch seems fine. Diggersby could come out here. Middle ground play is just going for a Toxic. I think you U-turn out here. Bulk up. Okay. Well, I am going to T-Wave this. Okay. Yeah, interesting that he's going to stay in. Body Press is obviously a play. Yeah, I'm going to have Thunder Wave. My Thunder Punch should might not be doing too much damage at +2. Oh, this goes for a Brave Bird. Okay. That seems strange. I feel like you just set up continuously. Okay. And this is pretty neutered. Thunder Punch might be a pretty obvious play here. Double Iron Bash could be a play, though. I don't think... Oh, I am not Dynamaxing. Thunder Punch is fine. I could see him switching on to Diggersby here, though. Okay, Thunder Punch. Not bad damage. Roost. Okay. Could potentially stall me out here, I guess. Dragapult status is paralyzed. My Hex is doing like 40 to 50% if he's special defensive. Yeah, but I think I stay in and Thunder Punch. I'm losing PP a little bit, but should be fine. And I could obviously crit. Body Press comes out. Chople Berry. Yeah, it's gonna do nothing. I still can live in Urshifu banded close combat, I believe. It's a roll though, so that's a little unfortunate. I could go for the double Iron Bash to get a flinch, but I think the Thunder Punch is the best play here, and I might be able to 3 a KO. That's gonna be close. Okay, Roosts. See if he wants to preserve this. I mean, I guess he's doing fine. He's definitely accomplishing stuff with this. And I guess the type null could be a little bit problematic if I lose my Melmetal. That is something to know, but I do have Clefairy, Healing Wish sitting in the back, so I'm not the most afraid of it either. But a crit, a para could happen. Brave Bird? Okay. Yeah, that seems weird. My Thunder Punch is doing like a 40% or so. Iron Bash could be a play here. I don't think I kill in combination though. I could get flinches, but I think Thunder Punch is just the best play and just hope for a 25% para, which hasn't happened yet. Let's see, or a crit. Roost, okay. I'm bound to get a para eventually. I might get it on a turn. It doesn't matter necessarily, but I'm bound to get it. So at 75%, yeah, I'm just staying in and Thunder Punching. Don't have to really think too hard about this play. A crit would be nice. A para would be nice. That's borderline. To a KO range. But I think I just go for the Thunder Punch here. It is risky because I'm losing a bunch of PP from this. Up, I get a crit. Yeah, I get a crit. Okay. There's definitely a chance he probably lived that hit, so that's a little bit unfortunate. It's a risk you take from just staying and bulking continuously roosting. The initiative from the offensive player usually will pan out. Not always though, and then obviously the downside is just getting swept, but I don't think I was going to be getting swept at that point. But Urshifu comes in and kills something. I feel like I do want to save this. There's no way. I'm giving him 0% chance that he's going for a dark move here. He has to go for close combat. This is so risky, but whatever. I'm going for the risk. Let's see. Come on, come on. Close combat. All right, cool. Drake or Meteor probably kills, but I'm gonna stay at a sub just to see what his moveset is potentially anyway. Centaurimon. I go for subs. And I could just get HP recovery here. Like, I'm not really losing a whole lot. I don't want to really Draco because I would lose my my special attack at that point. And I don't think I want to do that. So honestly, I could just stay in and... Okay, he has Dragon Claw. That'll do a little bit of damage. That's a cool tech. No toxic, though. Let's see. Dragapult. Type null. Dragon Claw. Level 50. Burned is probably doing about 25%. Which I'm okay with taking that. If I can get a burn. If I miss, that would be pretty unfortunate. Okay, but I do land. Great. I can also get a first body. A U-turn could come out. A rest could come out. I think I'm pretty safe to go into... So yeah, it's a 50-50 here. I'm gonna go into my Cinderace is a pretty safe switch in. It kind of it forces the Urshifu to not come out. The Slowbro could come out, but I'm not too worried about that because I can U-turn, get into my Clefairy, and heal up so that way I could take on the Urshifu. Alright, U-turn out. Could have stayed in close combat, but that's fine. I'm going to go into Clefairy and heal up, and hopefully nothing bad happens with hacks. Hopefully this doesn't come down to the wire. But if it's Scarf Diggersby, then it's like definitely okay with that. I guess I should be calculating to see if I... okay, U-turn was definitely the worst case scenario. Let's see, Clefairy versus Diggersby. Jolly. Level 50. Earthquake does less than 50%. It's 49.7 max. So if I had to, I could take 2 Earthquakes. And go for a Moonblast or whatever. Obviously risky. Or if I'm at full HP, I could just recover and then go from there. Let's see. Urshifu. Okay, this is definitely a calcing opportunity. Urshifu, Choice Band. Iron Head does 102 to 120. What is my least useful member? It's probably the Clefairy. But do I want to heal up something else in the back? The answer is probably yes. Porygon 2 is an option as well. Limited Diggersby enters. Yeah, this is a tough play right here. I take 2 dark moves with Melmetal. Yeah, I think I sack off the Porygon 2. This is a tough play. And it might have been better for me to take that chance on the roll with Clefairy. If it's like sub, it would be... Actually, sub, I don't think would be problematic, because I should take close combat. Let's see. Iron Head. Okay. 191, so 39 damage. So I will calc that. 39. Choice Band. Okay. Choice Band Urshifu. That's good info to know. Teleporting out. Can't be Expert Belt or anything. It has to be banded. Is it Adamant Band? 39 damage. That could be a mineral adamant. Type Null comes out. I think I want to get my Clefairy up to full HP. Hopefully it doesn't come down to Tyver. There's definitely a chance that it could. Soft Boil up to full HP. Let's see if he goes for a U-turn. Okay, it's not going to even bother with it. What mon do I go into at this point? I guess I just stay in and Moonblast. I can get special attack drops. U-turn. Let's see. Rotom Heat would be fine, especially because if I get a special attack drop. Choice Band Urshifu, that's good. Sucker Punch obviously does a lot, but I have sub to kind of negate that. Okay. Moonblast. Not going to do a lot of damage, but a special attack drop would be great. Okay, no, I don't get it. I can't really expect it, obviously. A Volt Switch could come out here. I think there's no reason for me not to just Moonblast. Yeah, Volt Switch. Alright, cool. So Nasty Plot, Volt Switch. Overheat, Shadow Ball, maybe? Maybe no Pain Split, maybe no Overheat. He needs Overheat from Melmetal. Pain Split could be the last move. Yep, Typhonol comes out. It's not going to do anything to this. No, I'm fine just staying in. Oh, there we go. Now I got my special attack drop. That's funny. Yeah, I'm fine staying in and Moonblasting. Though I definitely should have recovered there. That was definitely a misplay. But no big deal because he rested, so. I'll just I'll soft boy on this next play. I guess he could make a Digger Speed play. Okay, that's at least a little bit of chip. My timer's 30 seconds behind, so that's just something I have to note. If it's going to go to timer, I have to play a little bit quicker, but I do know the way. No, I'm going to win this game, so I'm not too worried. And he gets a U-turn. Maybe he's going to predict me to go for the recovery now and go into, like, Digger Speed. His switch in isn't great. Slowbro could come in and get Regenerator. That'd be a pretty decent play for him. Yeah, the Slowbro comes out. Takes a little bit of chip. But that's fine. It's Recycle. Yeah, I'm going to make the play into Porygon 2. At worst, he like teleports into Urshifu. I switch out and Clefairy goes for Iron Head. And then I switch out at that point. So I should be fine. He has Regenerator, yeah. So chase Regenerator, get that HP. Okay, makes a double. I'm not really too worried. Into Urshifu. Rotom Heat, okay. So yeah, I'm fine staying in and try attacking. I guess a Typhonol comes in, maybe. But it hasn't used a rest turn yet. Pain Split, okay. Overheat, Pain Split. Nasty Plot. Okay, I like that chip damage. And he really doesn't have a great switch in to this Mon, especially because I don't have to recover here because I do have Regenerator. Okay, he's not going to sack this. I'm getting a little bit lower, so something to note. I guess, yeah, he has to go Typhonol here. At that point, I could go into my, what is hit? Oh, Urshifu comes in. Oh, well, this is great. I'll getting a big Tri-Attack off on this. Okay, and a Para. Wow. That is, I will definitely take that. Clefairy, my obvious switch in. That seems so risky, especially because he had timer. I don't get that play. It's unfortunate, obviously. I got the Para, but I feel like that was just way too unnecessary. And then that Salt in the Wound right there. Gonna go for Moonblast. Don't really care about what his switch in is. Typhonol maybe comes in, I suppose. Yeah, it has to come in. Getting chipped. Moonblast comes off. I could just go into my Porygon 2, recover up on this. Teleport in my Urshifu, I suppose. I still have my Cinderace with high jump kick. And like, this Typhonol is not going to be doing anything to my Cinderace really, because it only has Dragon Ball U-turn. I can't get crit, so that's definitely a plus with this Porygon. Yeah, I'm going to stay in at recover. Might as well get the max HP, and then I could teleport out after this. So the type null is slower. I think it's naturally slower. Rest, okay. And then I just go into my mill metal, I suppose. Yeah, let's teleport out. Okay, our timers are basically the same now, which is great. I mean, obviously Vepsis and I are not going to play the timer. You can't timer stall anyway, and he's got to make plays quickly. Teleports out. I haven't been counting rest, but shouldn't be that big of a deal. My mill metal comes out and clicks Iron Bash. Could also double into my Porygon, but I don't think it's that necessary. Yeah, definitely in a pickle here. Rotom Heat could come out, especially because it's Pain Split. Should be able to take this hit. Slowbro. It's a safe play for sure. Okay, not doing much damage at all, which is fine. I go for a Toxic here. Maybe the Rotom Heat comes out at this point. But I'm fine getting a Toxic on it and putting some pressure on. Maybe force him to use a Recycle, I guess. Let's see what he goes for. I believe he doesn't have a berry at this point. Oh, he does have a berry. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I might force him to Recycle later. Get to Scald off. I have Clefairy to prevent any burn shenanigan from really doing that much damage to me. That's fine. Probably going either... I guess he's going to slack off here, so that's fine. Let's go into my Clefairy. Yeah, that seems fine. I could go for Moonblast. He doesn't have a great answer for this. I mean, he can go into Type Null, but then I can just high Jump Kick, but it's going to be annoying to deal with this Slowbro. And I would have to sack off my Clefairy to get the Urshifu back up. But if he gets another, like if he's out of range of a Thunder Punch right now, so if he burns on a Thunder Punch, that would definitely be unfortunate. Yeah, this has to come out. Moonblast. Special attack drop, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I can go into Cinderace here. Let's do that. Yeah, again, the Melmetal getting burned. Definitely unfortunate, but it shouldn't make that big of a difference because I can always Healing Wish it. I do want Clefairy healthy for the... Urshifu, obviously. So let's see what he gets here. U-turn, I would be okay with that. I'm okay with that. Diggersby is Scarfed. He might not suspect me to be Scarfed, but I think if Diggersby comes out, I have to high Jump Kick. Because I have a safe answer to Clefairy anyway. Like, Clefairy's just such a great mon. Whoever was saying it was terrible. Or whatever. Diggersby... High Jump Kick destroys. Might be unnecessary for me to go for this, but I'll go for it anyway. Okay. You could have switched out and go into Slowbro. Yeah. Definitely a safe play there. Might be able to get some momentum this way. But I do have my Porygon too that can take hits fine. I could honestly probably go into my my Dragapult as well. Maybe Clefairy was a safer switch in to Slowbro in case he like goes for a Toxic here. Or gets like a Scald Burn. Would be a little bit unfortunate on the Porygon too, but not the end of the world. If I can get my Necrozma in, I should be doing some damage anyway. Yep, gets a Scald off. Just gonna get a burn. Gets a burn. That's fine. I go for a Tri-Attack here. Teleport is an option, but I think this is fine. Centaurimon. I'm getting some chip on this anyway with rocks. 20%. He's got at least one sleep. So I will go for another try attack and just keep this low. That might have been the play to go into Necrozma, but okay. Yeah, it probably was the play to go into Necrozma there. I'm gonna teleport out. Yeah, his timer's at a 1.5 minutes, so again, hopefully it doesn't go to timer. It's obviously a very bulky game. We both have bulky teams, but you have to figure out it every way possible, and I'll take the advantage while I have it. So I'm gonna teleport out and go. I could pull the trigger with Necrozma and just go for the yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger because the Urshifu is paralyzed. So yeah, I'm definitely fine with this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Meteor Beam, get a special attack boost. I should calc and see how much damage this is gonna do. Type null. I assume it's like max BDF. And do I miss? I don't miss. Great. Oh, that's a crit. Oh no. Okay, it's not max BDF then. So now I'm at like +1. Okay, so it should be pretty problematic for him to deal with at this point. I'm going to go for the Photon Geyser. This will be doing a little under 50%. Is he going to go for the rest? Okay. Heatwave has a small chance of 3 at KO this. I guess Slowbro is a play. I think I want to go for Heatwave just in case the Urshifu comes in. Okay. That's fine. Like 30% on it. A U-turn could come out. Dragon Claw's not doing much. Maybe he's sacking the type and all at this point. U-turn. Okay. Let's see how much damage it's doing to Urshifu. Heatwave +1. I mean, I'll be killing. Yeah. Because Urshifu's HP is so low. Sucker Punch. Alright, Diggersby comes out. I just stay it at I go for Moonlight here. He could U-turn and go into Diggersby. Or go into Urshifu. Predict me to go for a Psychic move, and then I have low HP. So let's see if he makes that play. It seems risky. Maybe he feels like he needs to do it. Okay. Slowbro comes out. Slowbro. Level 50. Photon Geyser, like, could to a KO here. Yeah, I'm fine going for a Meteor Beam here. I don't think he goes into Urshifu. That'd be crazy play. And I'll get another special attack boost. I will be killing this Slowbro. If I hit and he stays in. So let's see. Goes for Toxic. That's fine. Yeah, now you gotta figure out what your sack is. And I do have a Clefairy in the back with what is happening? Don't disconnect. Don't disconnect. What is happening? Let me see what Vepsis is saying. Hasn't said anything. Boy. Hopefully this comes back. That would be quite unfortunate if we lose this much into the battle. Because it's a 6-on-5, a lot of status, a lot of PP. Oh, okay. Oh, because that's right, because I'm charging a move. So he has to sack something here. And he's going to sack the... Oh, I miss. That's unfortunate. Type null. +2. I mean, I'm going to kill with Photon Geyser. I could switch out. Vepsis could make the play. Heatwave was probably my better play, but I don't kill. But he could make the aggressive play and go into Urshifu, I guess. But I do have Clefairy that just sits there, so I don't think he benefits a whole lot from doing that. Maybe he does, though. But it's definitely... he's thinking a lot, and that's going to be unfortunate if it comes down to timer. Either that or is just being super slow at this point. I'm not quite sure what the reason is, but hopefully it doesn't have to come down to timer. I mean, I'll take a win as a win, but it'd be unfortunate if it came down to that. Yeah, so I should be killing here. Nice. My, what's it called? Dragapult is opened up a lot more now. This type null is dead. I just gotta make sure I make pretty quick plays, but I should be in decent shape. Yeah, Dragapult just does a lot of damage at this point. No, don't tell me that's what happened. Yeah, so he was thinking a lot for the last couple of plays. I gotta see what happened. Does timer just go, like, it just seemed like it was going so slow at the end there. I don't know if that was a bad internet connection or like he just gave up at that point or was just overthinking and forgot that the timer was there. Oh man, that was just a very intense battle. I felt like that I had the upper position, partially because I did get the crit with the Melmetal and the Corviknight. That was definitely unfortunate. Yeah, I am not sure what happened here, but I guess I take the win. I will come back if there's anything different, but just assume that I get the 6-4 win against Vepsis. Man, I don't know how that's going to count for stats and all of that, if it's going to be like a 6-4 and I just get a +2 differential, or if its internet was bad, that we might have to recreate something, but just assume that I got the 6-4 win against Vepsis. I will definitely take it. Very bulky game, not too surprising. Honestly, his type mode was just pretty difficult for me to break, and I knew it was going to be difficult for me to break. But with U-turn Dragon Claw, he wasn't able to do much damage to me at all. So, is what it is. And make sure you go check out his side of the battle for sure. And go check out his channel. He does a lot of great content there. But yeah, until next time, later guys.